Hey y'all, some days you just don't feel like making a video. You don't even feel like moving. What do y'all think about days that you just know that you gotta do something, but you're in a lot of pain and you can't move? Join me for this ride today. Let's see what happens. Hey y'all, Chicken Shit says get your thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below. Yeah, that's what Chicken Shit says. Are you going to give him the BA? I thought about coming out here this morning and starting the fire. I was barely able to walk on out here. I don't think I want to have a fire today. Hey y'all, right up here, check out this playlist right here. It's about trolls. Check it on out. I think y'all will all enjoy it. I got some more planks that I need to cut for a friend. He's building a barn door, and he's wanting them. But it's all I can do to just move around out here. It's not raining right now, but it will be. Man, I tell you what, this damp weather really gets to the bones. I got all this tin that blew around behind me in the wind here a few days ago. I got to get that picked up and secured so it don't blow off again. It's a never-ending story, this life on the farm is. You got that pile of wood there underneath the tarp. It's dry, but it needs to be split up and thrown in the wood shed and stacked. That ain't going to happen today either. I'd like to get a fire going out here in the fire pit and sit back and enjoy it. But with the rains coming, the way my bones are aching, don't want to deal with that either. So what is it that I'm going to do today? So what did I do all day, folks? Well, I just sat right here in my chair. And I'm going to tell you a story. Back when in my younger years, when I was building, I had this one kid that worked for me, an employee, and I'm not going to give his name. And anyway, this kid, we got to work this one morning. I didn't have much for him to do. So he asked me what I wanted him to do that morning, and I was doing some layout stuff, and I told him, I said, well, why don't you hop in the truck and run down the hardware store? I said, I need a bolt stretcher. And he takes off, and I get on the phone, and I call up the hardware store, and I says, hey, I got this kid. I just don't have nothing for him to do. I says, give the kid a run around. I sent him down there for a bolt stretcher. Just give the kid a run around. I just want to keep him out of my hair for a bit. I said, okay, they can do that. Yeah, anyway, that guy was gone for quite a while, and I didn't know that they was going to give him this kind of a run around, but it was great. This poor kid, he got on down there, and they looked all over the store, and finally they determined they didn't have a bolt stretcher. So they sent him to another hardware store. Well, when he left that store, that first hardware store called up the second store and says, hey, this kid come on in, he's asked for a bolt stretcher. His boss wants you to give him the runaround. So they gave him the runaround too. Well, I shucks, before you knew it, it was already after lunchtime by the time he got on back. And I'd taken a couple of J-bolts, took two of them, had them this way here, put another J-bolt laid across the top, wired it on there so it was like a stretcher to carry the J-bolt with. And he gets on back, he says, this kid comes on back, he says, Grizz, I couldn't find a J-bolt stretcher in town, I couldn't find a bolt stretcher in town anywhere. But that last hardware store said they wanted their smoke shovel on back. This kid was dead set serious. I mean, he didn't know he was being played. I told him that's okay. He took so long I made my own bolt stretch and I showed it. And then as soon as he seen that ringing a bell in his head, he knew he'd been had. He says, "The smoke shovel ain't real either, is it?" Just remember, folks, if the girls don't find you handsome like me, they can find you handy like me. And if they don't find you handy like me, just pray that they find you. Y'all come back now, yeah. Bye.